Why the NBA and hip hop? I don't know. I don't know. Yo, I did don't know, bro. It's mad random. I did don't know why those two specifically. I have no idea, bro. But like, I don't know. This is what I seen on my feed. I was like, damn, I kind of want to watch that. You feel me? I'm like, damn, shit. I got study. Wait, you say you got study for an exam? What exam are you studying for, nigga? It's June 7th. Are y'all still in school? Ain't no way y'all still in school. Are y'all still in school, bro?
You can see the smile. Think about Michael.
I'm thinking about Michael.
You can see that cocky grin.
How the fuck are y'all still in school, bro?
Think about LeBron. You can see.
Yo, who's even like? Who do we think the face? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna let y'all answer this question. Who do y'all even think the next face of? Let's go hip hop. Who do y'all think the next face of hip hop can even be, bro? To be honest, bro. Like, let's all brainstorm. I'm really gonna try to think too, okay? I'm thinking. Big X the plug.
Imagery. Pre-game. Chop. You can close your eyes and there's images with stars.
Damn, this is crazy.
Close your eyes now and do it with Tatum.
I don't know, dumbass. Ask my government.
I don't see anything.
While watching the NBA playoffs and seeing stars shine on the bright.
Yo, nigga, I'm not from what's that shit? South Korea? No. Fuck, bro. I'm not from fucking South Africa, nigga.
Stage, I couldn't help but notice the parallels between the NBA and hip hop. With more access to a wider variety of markets than ever before, both hip hop and the NBA can reach audiences in the far reaches of the world that were previously thought to be inaccessible.
For the NBA, it has to be Anthony Davis. Like, there's no way in hell that it's not, bro. That nigga is so tough. He's so raw. Hey, bro, pause, bro. But Anthony Davis is so raw, bro. Anthony Davis is dead so raw, bro. Roethlisberger, nigga, what? Day Roethlisberger. Yo, that's fucking disgusting. Yo, I'm dead finna shoot a free throw. No, I'm dead finna shoot a free throw for that, bro. Hell
that was real gay, my nigga.
No. Nigga, this is Mellow Day. This is not Day. No, I want to go full screen. Nah, hell no. I don't want to go full screen, nigga. South Korea, really? Bro, I said it was South Africa.
The hyperconnectivity prevalent in the world with everybody being able to connect digitally.
I don't like how this video isn't like, yo.
At a moment's notice. This is beneficial to stars of both professions, as now, more than ever, they can connect with their audiences and the people that support them.
Says Day Big Ben, the biggest, the burger, the Roethlisberger.
What did she say? What did she say? Why does she sound like that, bro? Check Jin? What the fuck does that mean, bro?
Using social media.
Check Jin? Bro, who says that? What type call out is, nigga, that's a dog shit ass call out, bro. Yo, my nigga, that's a dog shit call out. What is check Jin, bro? What does that mean? Oh, he's talking about Discord. Fuck.
Artists and athletes can interact with their fans, form connections, and grow with their audience. However, despite the hyperconnectivity, both professions are struggling with propping up the next set of collective stars. While previously, ballers like LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant
Yo, bro, you got it, bro. Yo, bro, you got it, bro. Yo, bro, you got it, bro. Yo, dude, you got it, bro. That's literally Baby Tron, but okay.
And in hip hop, the big three of Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole, in that order, were enough to keep both industries.
Yo, Ivory, hello. Yo, Ivory, what's going on? Ivory, what's going on? Ivory, what's going on? Ivory, let's have a shout out to Ivory. Ivory, what's going on, bro? Yo, Saad. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Saad, Ivory said something in my comments, bro, and I dare remember your name because I have amazing memory. Ivory said something in my comments, bro, that you need to address, and I'm dead finna pull it up right now and clock that nigga shit. I'm so serious too, bro. I'm literally not playing. Yo, we're gonna get back to the vid, but like I have to Wait, let me clock this nigga real quick. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up a little bit. Watch this. Watch this. Let's go down a little bit. Saab, what do you have to say about this, bro? Be honest, bro. Saab, what do you have to say about this, bro? Be honest, bro. They coming for you. Dead ass.
Afloat with their popularity. Now, it appears that both fields are in search of stars that will take the reins from the old guard and continue to sustain their respective legacies. In this video, I will pose theories as to why it is, with the abundance of technology constantly keeping us informed and connected, that both the NBA and hip-hop are suffering from a lack of interest in the new crop of talent emerging in both respective fields. Hip-hop and basketball
There's a lot of big words, but I'm hearing them though. I'm hearing them though.
It's been said before that all rappers want to be ballers and ballers want to be rappers. That is understandable. The lifestyles mimic each other. Adoring fans, frequent travel, and of course, the wealth, luxury, and lifestyle that comes with being one of the best.
Wait, so who's the next big, who's the next face of the hip-hop, bro? What if it's non-vicious, bro? What if it's non-vicious, bro? What if it's non-vicious, bro? Why the NBA and hip hop are struggling to find next superstars? What if it's like who? No, I'm actually serious though. Who is the next? Like I can't think of nobody for hip hop, bro. I said Big X the Plug. I was obviously trolling, bro. If Big X the Plug was the next face of hip hop, y'all would never see me play another hip hop song again. I'm sorry. Yeah, bro. I don't know like where my hatred for Big X the Plug music comes from, bro. But it's just no, bro. I can't do it, bro.
At your craft. However, prior to the advent of social media, fans would be given only a limited glimpse into their favorite athlete or rapper's lifestyle. The closest people got to their favorite celebrity was through magazine features, televised interviews, and eventually the veil was lifted with shows like MTV Cribs, where fans were invited.
Yo, this is one of them ones where I feel like we gotta go like this, bro. I feel like these would be a better, like these would be better,
their
bro.
Favorite celebrity across the spectrum of entertainment. Nowadays,
what is this? Me dead in my face, bro. Jack Doherty, I want to get it on, bro. I want to get it on, bro. Please. Don't try to make that like. Don't try to make that something that is not, bro. Don't try to make that something that's not.
Access
Yo, I want to fight Jack Doherty real bad, bro. But go ahead.
At a moment's notice. But as the saying goes, familiarity breeds contempt. Before, unless you knew someone who became successful directly, it was easier to perceive a celebrity's success as a pipe dream.
Facts.
Now, with social media providing direct access to celebrities' lavish day-to-day lifestyle, the familiarity starts to turn into envy. Because of the nature of social media, it naturally leads to comparisons. While you're at home struggling with finances, stuck in a monotonous cycle of work, and sleep, only to open your phone to see your favorite famous person live their best life at the peak of their profession, traveling, and in the case of rappers...
Damn, nigga, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck this got a damn, nigga? What the fuck? I'm thinking he finna... Bro, what if the next big superstar in the NBA is Jordan Poole?
Owning their wealth and possessions. This envy leads to one attempting to discredit said celebrity, either by not supporting and acknowledging their objective excellence at their craft, or by outright hating either verbally or digitally through online forums. In sports, gambling has made it all the more easier to justify hating on a successful athlete simply because they didn't meet the criteria for successfully achieving their parlay. Many athletes have told stories of being ruthlessly berated by fans online and in person for not helping them cash in.
With the fans, nowadays in this era, it's all about gambling.
Yo, I don't think my message didn't send, bro. Yo, my message didn't send, bro. Yo, my message did not send, bro. It didn't send. My message didn't send. I sent a message to this nigga earlier, bro. Did he block me? This nigga playing hard to get, huh? Yo, this nigga is dead like Jordan Poole, bro. Come on, dude.
So that's the fan engagement from now. It's created almost...
My parlay up. That's what makes sense. Okay.
It's created a hostile environment almost for athletes. Because, like, it don't even matter. I can have a good game and still be online.
I needed one more point. I ain't gonna like fuck me up about a half a point a couple of times.
You know what I mean? I try not to even, like, log into because, like, I be on my mind being on other stuff. So I try to be on social media. But if I do happen to get on, if I do happen
I'm
to
just trying to figure
scroll,
out, like, what
the comments
so
be
who's
like,
the face of the
nigga,
league?
Like, if I see you in the street,
hey.
If one of you parlay is running for me, it's gonna fuck you up. I'm telling you. Try it if you want to.
Another reason why the next set of stars can't seem to take the reins over from their predecessors is that we are in an era of oversaturation. With the advent of the 24-hour news cycle, in combination with unfiltered internet access, there is a constant wave of content from a
Nah, I
variety.
called you Xavier so base. I'm sorry. Why did you call? Yo, bro. I'm gonna say this one more time, bro. I'm clicking the button again, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm clicking the button again. Yo, I'm gonna say this one last time, bro. If y'all are gonna compare me to somebody, can y'all not compare me to to the chop niggas, bro? Like, why Xavier so base is who I'm getting compared to? We've already had this conversation. I don't look like Xavier so base. Matter of fact, I look 10 times better. Now I fuck with Xavier so base, but that's where I draw the line. You feel me? That right there is where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. Okay? That's why I draw the line. What if I said, damn, nigga, you look like Cuff'em? What would you do? Bro, what would you do? Be honest. It was the fro.
Variety of sources, feeding their opinion.
What about like Kelly Oubre, bro? Instead of Xavier so base, like Kelly Oubre would have been a pretty good comparison right there. Like with the fro, especially like when I just take my braids out. Like, Pete, this not accurate? See, I would have taken this. I would have taken that one right there. That one would have like, yes.
That vary from game to game or in hip hop from album to album that help to sway their listeners' thoughts on a particular artist or album. Indeed, in both fields, the mob is fickle and rarely, if ever, satisfied. With the introduction of smartphones, audiences have shorter attention spans than any other time in history, making people's opinions easier to sway. Because there is an abundance of content readily able to be consumed, people quickly bounce from one opinion to another, and oftentimes people rely on opinions of their favorite talking head to shape theirs. One day, Stephen A. Smith or another ESPN pundit might say Giannis is the best player. The next day, Jokic. In hip-hop, Anthony Fantano may give...
so he's going like... so he's going like narratives is kind of making it to where like niggas can't really be the face because everybody always hate. Damn, he gave this album a 0? Holy shit. Yo, this nigga gave this album a 0?
Critical claim to an artist's work.
Oh my god.
He has the power to shift an entire fan base's perspective when he releases his review of their latest work. In hip-hop in particular, there were certain factors necessary to have your music heard by a mass audience. Radio was king, and to be heard on the radio, one had to have the backing of the label behind him. Now, with the ability to upload to any streaming platform with any given moment, artists no longer need to have the assistance of the major label machine behind them. While this is good for the artist, it does present a problem when trying to decide who is unilaterally the hip-hop GOAT. Hip-hop is split into so many unique subgenres that finding someone with the exact same taste in artists as you might not be considered what's the best in the mainstream. A perfect example of this is Playboi Carti, who climbed himself from the depths of the underground to become a mainstream hip-hop artist with over 50 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
So with that being said, bro, so who the fuck would even be the GOAT right now, bro? Who would y'all say is the GOAT? I'm gonna let y'all speak, bro. Who would y'all say is the GOAT right now? Right now in hip hop, who is the GOAT right now, bro? NBA, you can kind of like grasp it. Like rap, hip hop, bro. Who would y'all say is the GOAT right now? Like the young GOAT. Like you can't even say like it's just all like old niggas right now, bro. It's a bunch of old niggas right now. We'll just say like who's we need like a I don't even know, bro. Like, how do you even determine that?
Spotify. While he is beloved by the younger generation of hip-hop listeners, to the older generation, he seems
like all the old folks still running this shit.
A generic auto-tune crooner.
12, Playboi Carti. 11, 21 Savage. 10, Lil Baby.
What do we do? Oh.
Beat that, I'm with you. Playboi Carti is horrible to me.
I leave him alone because I know what his fans do.
Same, but he's horrible.
But what the fuck are we talking about?
It's a mess.
I don't even see how Jermaine Dupri not in the top.
Pump it up. Pump it up.
I don't even see how Playboi Carti's on this list.
As a rapper?
Jermaine Dupri can rap. Jermaine Dupri wrote mad shit.
I'm saying he's a top 3 Atlanta, period.
Playboi Carti's on this list because it's a complex list.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no more thought about that.
What does that mean? Does he have something in with complex?
It means that their audiences
lean towards
Complex's target audience and his target audience.
They
do that.
Whereas in the early days, it was easier to submit someone like Jay-Z, Drake, or Lil Wayne as the best in the world with how often they were being played on the radio. Next, I believe that the old guard set such an extremely high standard for what is deemed as successful, let alone the best in a particular field, it is hard for the younger generations to live up to the expectation they set. First, in basketball, the consensus GOAT is Michael Jordan, holding modern.
I don't know, bro. I'm saying it's Bron, 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 bro. Bron is the GOAT. Yo, Bron is the GOAT. Y'all can argue with the fucking wall, bro. Bron.
Players up to a man that won 6 championships in an era where there's a new champion crowned every year is completely arbitrary. Michael Jordan was once in a lifetime type of athlete. Rarely have we seen anyone in the history of basketball match up to his relentless drive, dedication to his craft, and his God-given abilities that made him good at basketball. Not only are modern players held to the same caliber of excellence,
that nigga was dead tough,
Michael
though.
Jordan,
yo, he kind of remind me of me. Like, looking at this old footage, I'm like, yo, this is kind of how I was playing back in middle school.
While on the court, but they are also expected to live up to the same standard of professionalism he exuded off the court as well. Charming, charismatic, and well-spoken, in the 90s, Michael Jordan was the pinnacle of black cool. His face was plastered everywhere from sneakers to commercials to billboards because he was the most marketable face of his time. However, Jordan himself has admitted that he wouldn't know how to cope if he played in the era of social media scrutiny.
Is that I don't know if I could have, survive in this Twitter comment, in this Twitter time. Where
that shit would have been crazy. Yo, niggas was saying that Jordan Poole, or not Jordan Poole, nigga, what? Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo, niggas was saying if Jordan was in this era, he would just be Jaylen Brown. Yo, they said that nigga would be Jaylen Brown, bro. They said that nigga was in this era, he would just be DeMar DeRozan, bro.
The privacy that you would want.
Try as he might, Jason Tatum cannot seem to break the barrier into being universally loved as the face of the league. Despite having all the accomplishments and accolades necessary to be an NBA great, as well as being extremely marketable, appearing in every ad during the commercial break, Tatum cannot seem to be widely accepted by the masses. Another player the NBA had positioned to be a potential face of the league with his gravity-defying dunks.
Oh my God, bro! This nigga dead could have been in. This nigga dead could have been the face, bro. This nigga dead could have been the face. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Ja Morant, bro, like that bro. This was that nigga chance, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The fact that like he moved out the way, so like I really right now I think it's Anthony Edwards. It has to be. There's no way it's not. But Ja Morant was dead like in that spot. Like that was dead finna be him. Then he started flashing shit like, come on, like Terrence, come on, dude. Terrence, come on, bro. Like, Terrence, you ain't got to do all that, bro. Like, come on, dude.
His public scrutiny when on 2 separate occasions, one incident happened in the strip club, he was caught waving a gun around. Although Morant has since reclaimed his penchant for weaponry with a slew
and he punched that little kid in his face, bro.
Of celebrations that
he punched that nigga in his face, bro. He punched that nigga kid in his face, bro. Like, bro, what the fuck?
NBA fans, the damage to his once clean reputation has been done. Anthony Edwards, the burgeoning Minnesota Timberwolves superstar, has also faced media backlash for his predilection for a particular type of woman, including a handful of occasions in which he was outright lambasting women he slept with for not getting abortions. In the court case against his baby mama, he won the right to pay forth a lump sum of child support up front as opposed to a monthly sum.
That shit is
In
crazy.
the era of social media where all of the potential NBA superstars' moves are examined closely under a microscope, it is especially hard to be generally accepted by the public.
Man, you can't even like go too deep into everybody, bro. If you really want to go too deep into everybody, you're gonna find somebody. You're gonna find something that you don't like, bro.
And even in the case of Tatum,
eventually, did that nigga just airball? Eventually, bro, you're gonna find something that you don't like.
Right, still receive unwarranted hate. One must ask himself, if we had the unfettered access to Michael Jordan in the 90s, would we have overly scrutinized him for his gambling addiction and generally being an asshole to his teammates, just like punching Steve Kerr in the face at practice? In hip-hop, because artists no longer take pride in being an MC and advancing the art form forward like the artists of old, instead choosing to prioritize the glamorous lifestyle that comes with being a rapper, the genre as a whole has suffered. The craft has become seen as a get-rich-quick scheme instead of being treated like the art form it is.
Oh my gosh, facts. We were just saying, facts. We were just saying that.
Artists no longer write their lyrics,
nigga,
but
we was just saying that.
They use the method that Jay-Z pioneered of punching in.
Bro, once niggas start getting a check, once niggas start like, oh shit, you telling me I don't gotta eat fucking ramen noodles every day, nigga? Oh shit, now I finally got some money so I can do this, that. Bro, they don't give a fuck about that shit no more, bro.
The concept of creating a song by saying every bar rather than writing it down, while pausing to think of the next one to record until the entire song comes together. The lack of care that goes into making the music is now reflected in the audience, as now listeners subscribe to a catchy flow, hook, and a melody rather than attention to lyricism. Fans are also heavily invested into an artist's look, making rappers' jewelry, choice of clothes.
This is the nigga that out-rapped Lil Wayne on his fucking album, bro. I'm sick.
Tattoos, and even hairstyle more important than ever. Whereas previously, each artist more or less had their own unique style. This has caused the older generation as well as the hip-hop gatekeepers to turn their nose up at newer acts, insisting that the new generation doesn't adhere to the expectations set forth by their predecessors. Finally, a key reason that the next generation has yet to take over is a reluctance to do so. Athletes and artists alike.
Oh my God. Wait, like this has nothing to do with the video, but oh my God. Oh my God, look at what I just seen, bro. Oh my God, look at what I just seen, bro. Oh my God, look at what I just seen, bro. Holy shit. Oh my God, this is horrible. Oh my God, this is fucking horrible. Oh, my bad. All right, let me move this out the way, though. I'm listening.
Recognize the public pressure that comes with being the face of your craft. To be the face, it takes an outstanding ability to remain calm, even in the face of adversity and criticism. Most aren't willing to accept the responsibility that the role comes with. The aforementioned Timberwolves star has blatantly come out and said that he doesn't want to be the face of the league.
It's a lot of shit that come with that face of the league, all that, you know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He gonna have to suck it up because I think that's like the way it's going, bro. Like, I think that's the way it's going, bro. Like, if he's not the face of the league, bro, they might end up making Tyrese Halliburton the face of the league. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That nigga is tough. Yo, Tyrese Halliburton is so tough. That nigga does not miss. His shit is so crazy. It don't make no sense. And they was just crucifying this nigga. Me too. Because he was selling all my fucking money, bro. Just a second. Bro, Tyrese Halliburton was selling all my money not that long ago, bro. Now all of a sudden he hitting every shot. Like, that nigga is like, he might be up there too.
I tried, but
Tyrese Halliburton, Jordan Poole, Chaltom, Anthony Edwards. I think that's the big four.
All my people know I just want to play ball and go to the crib and play my game. I'm not really into all the other stuff, but they be wanting me to get into it.
I want to be the guy to just show up and hoop and just kill dudes and go home.
In hip-hop, just like in basketball, where artists like Baby Keem, Jack Harlow, or Lil Baby had the ball in their court when the lights were brightest, they either missed their shot or secluded into reclusiveness. In conclusion, the intertwined worlds of hip-hop and the NBA continue to reflect and influence one another, evolving through shared values, lifestyle, and cultural impact. Yet, in today's era of hyperconnectivity and oversaturation, the path to stardom has grown more complex.
I don't know why I laughed at Jack Harlow, but go ahead.
The rise of social media has simultaneously offered unmatched access and crippling scrutiny, making it hard for the next generation to step into the spotlight once dominated by cultural titans like LeBron James, Kendrick Lamar, and others. Overshadowed by the legends before them and burdened by constant judgment, today's emerging star often face unfair comparisons and unrealistic expectations. As fans, critics, and consumers, we must ask ourselves whether we're allowing space for new icons to rise or stifling their potential with our nostalgia, skepticism, and ever-changing standards.
No, we're probably not, bro. We're probably not at all, my nigga. Not allowing no space for nothing, so everybody just hates on everything. We're also in like a generation where niggas just hate everybody. I know it's irrelevant, but Undertaker was better. Yo, stop, bro. Yo, Ninja, stop. Ninja, please stop.
NBA to thrive in the years to come, we must learn to appreciate the present, embrace new expressions of excellence, and support the evolution of culture rather than resist it.
The Undertaker was never better. Hold on, wait. Let's get into it, bro. The Undertaker was never better. Never at all, ever. Yeah, never at all. Great video though. I think that was a pretty niche video. It's pretty weird, but I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it.